Hello, hi and welcome. The purpose of this video is to provide our students in the electrical and computer engineering department with some reference in terms of using the instruments in our laboratories. Now for today I will be covering, or in this video I'll be covering power supplies. So in front of you I have 4 different types to power supplies to provide my circuits. So we have the one on the far left, which is actually not a complete power supply but a trainer board that has switches, function generator, LEDs and so on, but it does have some power supply sources. So I can see here in the video, just let it focus a little bit. Yeah, you can see the +5, the ground, the -5, the variable from 3 to 15, and the variable from -3 to -15. Of course, we have another model that goes from 0 to 15 and from 0 to +15, but both of them will do the same applications. Now after this one, we go into a more simple power supply board, which is this one. This is called, or what we call it, this is the project board. And we simply use the project board to two purposes. First, for supplying power, and at the same time we use the breadboard that comes on it to hook up our circuits and test them. So you can see you have here a breadboard, and on the top you have 3 different types of voltage supplies. You have the +5, the +15, and the -15. And also you have the ground, and you have an earth terminal. That will be explained later on. What is the earth terminal, what is it used for? Okay. Now usually if you are dealing with applications that use microprocessors or small electronic circuits that do not require enough power, so these two boards will be enough for your application. But if you require more power, if you are, for example, powering on a motor or a transmitter or receiver circuit, then you will move on to these 2 power supplies. Now these are more general, more powerful power supplies than the ones I showed you before. So if we go to this one, this is one power supply that has the following option. It provides you either with positive or negative voltage depending on your connection. Show you that later on. Okay, it allows you to control the voltage, fine-tune the voltage if you want exact values like 0.2, 0.6, and you have current control, meaning if you don't want your circuit to exceed consumption of 1 ampere, 2 ampere, you can set that limit on this power supply. So this acts like a term of protection, but at the same time it can provide you with enough power to power on your application. Now the one on the right is a little bit different, but follows the same principle. This one is a programmable power supply. Programmable in what terms? That my interaction with it is digital. There is no analog knobs, everything is digitized. The main advantage of this one over that one, the multiple outputs. As you can see, I have 3 output channels. I have 2 outputs which can range from 0 to 30 volts, and 1 output that can range from 0 to 5 volt. Of course, for 5 volt that will be digital applications. And each channel can provide up to 3 amperes each. Okay. Now we are going to explore each power supply and how to use it and how to interface our systems to it. Okay.